Talk reminded me there's a new episode of Picard. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'm eventually going to see Picard seasons 2 and 3 at some point. Season 1 was a rough watch for me. It didn't even feel like a Star Trek series properly. I don't know, it felt weird. It was very weird to watch. And I actually really like first season of Discovery. I actually thought that was a fun series, but I also, mostly because I'm a Jason Isaacs fan. Bring back Captain Lorca. He should have his own show. I don't care that he's evil. I want to watch evil Captain Lorca do things. He's like walking away. What's that about? Oh, he's untouchable. Really? Okay. I'll have to take a look. Well, it's a who's who now, right? It's basically just a class reunion, pretty well, season 3, because everybody's back, right? So it might just be like all good things in the future timeline at this point. Which I'd be okay if that was the tone. If they managed to give us all good things, the series, I would totally watch that.
Yeah, but no Will Wheaton.
Ah, that's true. But no one likes Will. Was he in the finale of the original? I'm trying to remember.
I don't know if he was or not.
I'm trying to think if Will was even in it. Oh, crap. Get in the pool. He's in the pool. Yeah, we're doing another one after this sandpit. Might be a few takers. If anyone's interested, the command to join the queue is LFG, and I will get you in. So I am going to get one spot for Willow, though. I have to, because he and I have never been on a team before. So one spot will go to Willow, and then we'll see who's left for the next 7. So there you go. You can add yourself to the queue there. And we should hopefully have enough space. If we have too many takers beyond that, I am going to switch to doing random give-outs there. We'll see if the machine will prompt us for spots. If we have exactly 8, great. If not, then we'll let the machine decide. And next part. So I need one more accuracy recharge, and I can get my evil Canadian to 50. And his build will be good to go. So I actually have 6 of those things already slotted on tunes. And by the time I'm done, I'll have like a dozen of them. Hey, Dissolus, how you doing? Let's see who's on the list so far. So we have got Magic Mike, Grayson, Predator Toaster, and Dissolus as well. And Sandpit, you should have been added to queue. Oh, Sandpit, you haven't added yet. So, there we go. If you want it on the next run there. Somebody here is injured. There we go. Just saw him. There. Die. So next run starting shortly, and there will be a round of trivia to go with it. So, and Grayson, I'm going to have you choose the round of trivia there. And let me just... So while we're waiting, I'll read off the current round. So there is the Brad Pitt round, but that has been promised to Taxi because she missed out on the last one because she couldn't play for the work parking lot. And she knew half the answers, so I felt bad. So she got to pick this. So apart from the Brad Pitt trivia, there are 4 other rounds. There's a round called Perfect Pairs, By the Numbers, A Well-Noted Man, and The Way It Crumbles. Those are the other 4 rounds. I try to go for $25,000 pyramid type category names. And getting back up to or not. Stirp FF7? Who's Stirp FF7? There we go. Was that somebody's global in chat? Oh, it's Willow! Welcome, welcome. So yeah, perfect pairs, by the numbers, a well-noted man, and the way it crumbles. Those are the 4 to choose from. Grayson, you will, the way it crumbles. Alrighty. We'll see what that's all about at the start of the next round. So while you're waiting, folks, in order to play Quiz Kit, for us to see your name in the display area, you do have to click on the Quiz Kit link halfway down the right side of your screen. And you want to click Manage Access. And you have to grant Quiz Kit permission to use your Twitch information. This way, your name will appear on the leaderboard. So once you've done that, your name should appear and we can see who's got what score. Recording on YouTube. I should clip some of the stuff for YouTube because some of it looks like fun. I'll have to see if I can get some of my clips and put them up. Problem is, there's occasionally bad language on my clips, so I don't know if YouTube likes bad language or not. And down he goes. You'll have drinks together in hell. Alright. And then he dies. And then he dies. And he's dead. Oh, congrats! Somebody leveled. Somebody leveled off the one guy in the hallway. Alright, which of these is the lucky button?
The one on the left.
I'm going 5th from the right. I'm working my way down from the right side here. And there he is. Evil Commander Riker in a lab coat. Aha. Riker, why do you have the spiky hair? Good Castlevania music. Go Sir Nuts. Alright, let's get our rewards. Good luck, everyone. How about a reward? That'll have to do. 39 minutes, not too shabby. Click. Accuracy damage. One of, I think I have a dozen of those, but they're not terrible at least. They do get used. Heal recharge, that's worth money. So, yeah, Grayson, that one's worth about 60 mil. So, good there. So my accuracy damage, not so much. Damage mez is the literal booby prize. That is literally the worst thing they could get. If Aeon had just asked you to bend over so he could crap in your mouth, that would be about the worst thing. Slightly above that is damage mez. It's so horrible. Like, I can't. They should just not give you anything. They should just be like, and you get nothing. It's yeah, it's the ultimate insult. What I've taken to doing is actually just randomly, ninja-ing onto other people when they go AFK. So if somebody goes AFK during a run, I'll walk over and just slip it onto them. And then wait for them to not notice. It's so bad. Movies are mesmerizing. But are they painful? I guess if they poke you in the eye, just mesmerizes as they come towards you. What? Ah! Damn it. God. Why? What else? Accuracy heal? Not so bad. There are builds for it, not worth too much. Maybe a mil or two. So I am going to alt for another run, and we'll get the trivia overlay up and running, folks. Did I call it in? I did. All right, so you got your souvenirs. All right, let us grab another tank. And we're going to switch to the Quiz Kit overlay as we do a round of trivia. Trivia? What the hell's trivia? Trivial? Eye protection if you're a dancer Madonna. Yeah, this is true. I remember seeing Weird Al in concert years ago, and he used to have his guy, when they do Like a Surgeon, they would dress up with the pointy bras. And at one point during the show, he would yell out for various solo numbers from his band. And when they yelled out, drum solo, they put the spotlight over, and the drummer was just sitting there giggling and poking at the pointy bra. And then he turned and went, oh, and he started drumming. And it was great. It's so good. All right, folks, switching to Quiz Kit overlay. Here we go. Ooh, look at that. Snazzy quiz trivia brick overlay. Alrighty, so let's get started. We're going to be doing The Way It Crumbles. And folks, this is an entire round of trivia dedicated to cookies in pop culture. It is cookies in pop culture in their various forms, in television, in video games, in movies. References to those delectable, wonderful food items known as cookies. Here we go. So hopefully everyone's had a chance to click the Quiz Kit overlay, and I'm going to alt to another tune. No more alts for Aeon? No, that's all right, Taiki. So we'll get more. We'll have to level you some more 50s at some point. Alright, so let us alt, and I'll grab a different tank here. I am thinking for this run, I will bring the indestructible tank. I will bring the Dark Spine. Or do I bring the Invuln? You know what? The Invuln tank, I haven't played them over 2 weeks. I'm going to bring the Invuln tank. Hey, Zartan. Alright, you should be added to the queue shortly. Alright, so first I got to get Willow here, because Willow and I have never been on a team together. And then we're going to go down the list here, because I think we should have just enough. So Willow is on... Where is Willow? Willow, are you AFK? Or did he leave already? Where'd he go?
He's not up here.
Huh. I don't
He's
even...
here in zone, but he's not up here.
Oh. He's here. So I don't think I have him on global yet either.
I believe it's STEARPFF7.
Okay, let me go... Invite. Read out to me one more time. It's
STEARPFF7.
Final Fantasy 7? There.
Yeah. I'm thinking that's him.
That's got to be him. Oh, there he is. All right. Saint Erp, Final Fantasy 7. All right. Hold on a second. I got to add you to Global Friend because I don't have you on Global Friend yet. All right, there we go. All right, so let's go down the list here. First invite going out to Grayson for this run. And Grayson, you're on. Are you going to alt or you're bringing West Morrow again? Here we go. Or are you just going to do it for the merits? Well, don't give Grayson a second there, see if he's alting. Are you bringing the same tune? If you're, I'll get you an invite, but yeah, you won't get another desync drop. You'll bring that one? Okay. You at least get the merits for it anyway, right? Next up, Mike, you're on the list. I'll get you an invite. And you're on Little Sister, Little Blowout, invite to team. Pred is here. I'll get him an invite. I think we might just have enough for everyone. Dissalis, what is your global? Are you on my global list? So Dissalis, you're next up. Which tune are you on there? Oh, that's right. You alted before the beginning of the last one. Yes. Okay. I remember. You alted to your corruptor. That's right. I should be on your global. You're on... Whoa. What was your global name again? Yeah. Oh, there you are. Dissalis. You're there. Perfect. All right. In you go. Invite to team. Perfect. And then, Zartan, you are Stormbeard. I will get you an invite there. Lamuk. There we go. And that leaves exactly one spot left, and everyone who wanted a spot has a spot. So from this point on, if anyone wants a spot, we'll have to lottery it off. Unless Sandpit wants it. He was lurking around there. Sandpit, are you here? Or did he turn in? Otherwise, I am going to look at the team list. Look at the friends list, see if anyone else is on. Shen never got back to me. Sarah, do they want it? No, they've vaulted to a 25 and they're on another mission. Itamu, you're here. Okay, I'll get you an invite. You're on a 35? Okay. Itamu's here. I don't know if Sandpit turned in or not. He may have fallen asleep. You know what? That guy's up at all hours. Alrighty, we'll get him on. Trust me, I can always get him under one of the multitude of runs tomorrow night. Alright, here we go, folks, and we're going to get the quiz started. I think he may have turned in, which is possible, because that guy does not get enough sleep. But, no, we're good. Alright, folks, here we go. We're going to start the quiz. We're going to start with question number 1, and we'll get the first question underway. And then I only ask the question between rounds. That way, we're not fighting while we're doing the quiz. Before and after each round, I will give you guys a moment to do the next question. We'll start off with question number 1 here, and the way it crumbles. And good luck to everyone. Here we go. Question number 1 in this round on cookies. So the instructions should be appearing on the screen right now. And there they are. Neat. Alrighty. Answer quickly. You get bonus points. Answer quickly and get it wrong, you'll lose extra points. Person with the highest score at the end of the round at the end of 10 questions wins. 2 winner sets to the first place. 1 winner second to second. And a hero or vigilante set to third. There we go. So we're going to hand out a few bucks tonight. Alrighty, so we'll start the game. Question number 1, the way it crumbles. What does Cookie Monster say before his picture gets taken? I bet you guys didn't know that he had something that he says when his picture gets taken every single time it gets taken. Let's go! So I will not move on to the next question until the end of the first mission, folks, so don't worry. Let's go. How many Sesame Street fans do we have in the crowd tonight? We are out of here. We'll find out at the end of the first round what he says. And it's always the same thing, folks. You know what? I'm going to move these powers around. This is bugging me. You and you. Switch, switch, switch. Yes, I like that better. There, that scientist is done. Let's go. And I will lock these powers in tray. Zipping on through. Good music for a speed run. What is this? Musha. What the heck is Musha? It's good music, whatever it is. Temple of the Omni Sword coming up. There he is. He's making a run for it.
He tried to.
He's over here. I see him.
Not ball of electric stuff.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay, hold on. There's a reason I had that the way it was. That's my shin kick. Alright. It's been a while since I played this tune. I have his key card. I'm going to go try and click the glowy. I am dodgy, so... There we go. Good, we're out of here. Alright, so what does Cookie Monster say whenever his picture gets taken? Folks, he says, Cookie! Of course he does. Doesn't that make everyone smile? Alright, let me go talk to Jackass here, and I'll get the next question up. So while I am FedExing this, we'll move on to question number 2. Few people knew that. Of course he says cookie. What else would he say? Cheese? He's not Cheese Monster. What the hell? Alright, next question, number 2, folks. In Disney's Atlantis: The Lost Empire, who provided the voice for Cookie? Hey, who is Cookie? Great ensemble cast for that movie. One of my favorite Disney animated films from that era. Underrated. And I still watch it to this day. Has some of the final fight in that movie, the final battle. Roger Ebert said it was the greatest animated battle in history. He said it was that good. But who in that movie provided the voice for Cookie? The cook on the expedition. Treasure Planet. Oh, they're so good. Treasure Planet was amazing. Music by Johnny Resnick from the Goo Goo Dolls. And what a great soundtrack. So damn good. Give me any good surrogate father story, I'm in. I'm a sucker for it. It's so good. And Jim not knowing his dad and getting kind of raised by this wily old pirate is great. Love that entire story. And the supporting cast is good too. Martin Short's in it, and David Hyde Pierce, and Emma Thompson. Just wonderful. So we're going to find out who did the voice for Cookie at the end of this mission. The directors of the film said this was the nicest guys they ever worked with. Just a wonderful, wonderful human being. Absolute professional. Came to work every day with the script under his arm, completely memorized and ready to work. And sadly, passed away before the movie was completed. They went to work every day knowing they were never going to see the finished product, and they were trying to show him as much as they could, rushes and dailies, but he did his best work knowing he would never see it. And an absolute gentleman and a really nice guy that I wish I could have met at some point. So, and with that, you know what? I might as well reveal the answer. Guys, it was Mr. Jim Varney. That's right. Better known to the world as Ernest P. Worrell, Jim Varney was a wonderfully funny, talented guy, and my childhood would not have been the same without him. Yeah, oh, and he was Slink, the Slinky Dog. So yeah, Atlantis was his last movie, apparently, or one of his last. He passed away during the making of it. And there we go. Next mission. So at the start of the next mission, we'll get to question number 3, and then we'll look at the scores after this one. So question number 3, and yeah, let's see here. And cookie trivia. In the West Wing, what type of cookie helps decide a Supreme Court nomination? Any wing nuts in the crowd? Any? Must be 1 or 2 West Wing fans out there. So yes, a cookie helps decide who sits on the Supreme Court at one point. Oh my God, Ernest Scared Stupid is legitimately terrifying. It is unnerving. Those trolls were creepy. Yeah, I really liked Ernest Scared Stupid. I think it's a great Halloween family film that legitimately is terrifying for kids. I liked it. The Christmas movie is great. One of the best screen Santas ever is in Ernest Saves Christmas. Whoever they got, that old character actor they got to play Santa, he had a twinkle, that guy. I think he may have been the real Santa. He certainly had the voice for it. I leveled? Okay. I got Emp merits too. Where is our gold bricker? There he is. Found him. No, broker not flashbang. He's almost dead. Get him and we're gone. There we go. Next mission. Alright. So, start with the next question. What cookie decided a Supreme Court justice? It was a Black-Eyed Susan. Cookies delivered to Donatella Moss that had a picture of a cat on the tin. And the 2 cats gave Josh Lyman the idea for the old switcheroo with the Republicans in an episode called The Supremes from Season 5. Alright, so before I head to the next story, I gotta go talk to him. Let's take a look at the scores after 3 rounds. Who knows the most about cookies? Just 13, you knew that? I'm guessing you're a West Wing fan? Grayson with a lead over cookies. The man knows his desserts, folks. Let me tell you. That or he just knows all about crumbs. You did? That's cheating. You can't do that. That's just cheating. We play an honest game here. Chat GPT don't know nothing. The type of they said this big block of cheese. It was not Big Block of Cheese Day. I got that wrong. Called Ginger Snaps. Wow, Chat GPT got it wrong. That's amazing. All right, so we'll do the next question at the end of this round. I don't because people are in the middle of playing, and I don't want to stick them with a question while we're doing this. You know what? We'll do the next question during the really long cutscene. So watch out. Cutscene, we're going to do question number 4. That seems the appropriate time for these. So once we go through the hatch, get ready for question number 4, folks. I will wait until then. Grab everyone's attention. Kick him in the groin. Spin kick. Uppercut. There we go. Head to the hatch. Question number 4 is...
Kicked him in the Kaneki.
Oh, he did. Uh-oh. He wants to ATT us through the other side. I hate this hatch. I also hate the hatch on the stupid submarine. Those hatches don't work. They're defective. Like half the doors in this game you can't go through when they're open. How does that work? You can't step onto the train when the gate's open. There we go. Everyone, let's go. And cutscene. Question number 4, folks. And the way it crumbles. And Freaky Friday, Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan swap bodies after eating what type of cookie? Mm-hmm. Oh, TP, thank you. Let's go beat up an AV. Oh, I went the wrong way. Why do I always get turned around in that hallway? Every time. I always go to the dead end. I don't know what it is. Hopefully I had a chance to answer that during the cutscene. So, what kind of cookie was it? No, it was a fortune cookie. Of course it was a fortune cookie. What else would it be? That makes sense, right? I mean, even if you had to guess, that one makes the most sense. If you're writing a screenplay, you could have a magic fortune cookie. Maybe it was a coconut rum cookie. Rum cookie.
A pair of redheads. Should have been a gingerbread.
Should have been. If it, you know what, gingerbread would have made sense if their body switching was the result of like a witch. That would kind of make sense. Never happens to gingerbread. No, not ever. Kind of selfish kids walk into a house and just start eating your house. Are they like half termite? What the hell, kids? Stop eating my house. I'd be mad too. And then they get into her house and then they push her into an oven. That poor witch. That woman had the right as a homeowner to defend her house from vicious predators that sought to destroy it. There is defense of property, folks. That is a legal defense. Let's move on to question number 5, folks, as we reach the halfway point and all the crumbles here. Who won an Academy Award for 1966's The Fortune Cookie? From one fortune cookie to another. ATT incoming. Believe it or not, somebody actually won an Academy Award for a movie called The Fortune Cookie. So who from that movie went on to win the Oscar? Arethius, how are you doing there? Arethius, we're doing a round of trivia about cookies. They're all about cookies. Let me give you a shout out there, my friend. There we go. Welcome in.
Try to warn you. Do not ask for whom this spell tolls. It tolls for thee.
Welcome in.
Bravo!
We have
there, so I know which one we've grabbed last.
Oh, why are we fighting? We want to go through, not fight. We'll
You got a shiny!
ATT coming.
Good, thank you. And away we go. This to the back. Oh, Itamu went to the hospital first. Oh, we need another ATT. Itamu, we're going to ATT you. Don't worry, we'll get you back. When you get through the door, we will ATT you again. I think I have one still. Okay, I'll ATT as soon as I get in. They might get pulled into the dimensional gateway without us there. It does. Hey, maybe you know. So, Arethius, what does the Cookie Monster say when his picture gets taken? That was our first trivia question for the cookie category.
Face north.
Yeah, there we go. Whee, face the door. Whee. Just there for XP. No, that was actually that was the question. Legitimate trivia question. Well, let's reveal the answer here, folks. So, who won an Academy Award for 1966's The Fortune Cookie? Folks, that was Walter Matthau. Won his Oscar for that role. So there you go. Yeah, one half of The Odd Couple actually won or of the Grumpy Old Men won an Academy Award for 1966's The Fortune Cookie. And now you know. Alrighty. So tell you what, we'll do our next question at the next cutscene, which will be for Apex. When we get to Apex's cutscene, we will do the next trivia question. Give us something to do for all these cutscenes. Die, you bastard, die. There he goes. Let's get out of here. Out the door. And top. I just taunted a card. What the hell? Alright, I gotta turn off invincibility because it's a taunt aura, and then I will start clicking on things. Like this one here. Click, and away we go. Next. Uh-oh. Why did it hate me? I turned off my taunt aura. Did somebody else start doing something?
Oh yeah.
Do I have
You
more
got a
than
bunch of guys fighting over there.
Somebody's fighting?
Looks like Foss and Inamu.
Oh, we're good. We made it. We got through before the world took us out there. Alright, so next trivia question incoming, folks, as we head to the Apex cutscene. So get ready for it. And all that crumbles. A round of cookie trivia. And we're getting pulled in. Question number 6, and then we'll look at another round, look at the scores, folks. In what movie does John Travolta supposedly smell like cookies? Battlefield Earth. He smells like some side or cookie derived entirely of crap. Some kind of turd-like cookie and dirt. What a stupid movie.
Incoming. Ooh, he looking at me.
That movie is insane. Why does it exist? Why does there used to be an online reviewer named Mr. Cranky who reviewed that movie, and he once described the Cyclos as looking like Klingons but sounding like Ferengi. You're like, yeah, that's pretty well their entire race. What the hell? So many talented people in that movie. Why? I think it ruined Barry Pepper's career, being in that movie.
Very much so.
Because he went from Saving Private Ryan, where he could have done anything after that, to do that movie and then just dropped off the radar. I think he did Boiler Room, maybe, but I think that movie seriously hurt his career. I think he's on a TV show now. Yeah. Well, Forrest Whitaker went on to do quite a bit more, thankfully. He went on to win his Oscar after that movie for The Last King of Scotland. Jada considering her, using her build for him. Oh, is this, you're using this build? It's a good, I like this build. Like I say, Involved is so tough to kill. It works. Oh, I'm gonna talk to him, get his card. Alright, here we go. There is another cutscene coming up, folks, so get ready for another question. I'll reveal the answer at the next cutscene. Next time I go through there, I'll show you guys. This is a trick, because some people have a hard time jumping through there without smacking everything. So what you want to do is you want to run on the ground into the elevator until you hit the first box on the ground. The second you touch the first box, jump straight up, and you'll get through there. Okay, let's look at the answer here. So in what movie does John Travolta supposedly smell like cookies? It's the movie Michael, where he plays the angel Michael. So, and apparently as an angel, he smells like freshly baked cookies. So there you go. Not Pulp Fiction. So maybe he smells like cookies because he's supposed to be dipped in Uma Thurman's $5 vanilla milkshake? But no. Not Pulp Fiction. Yeah. Yeah, Phenomenon is the one where he was granted increased intelligence by a strange light he sees at night. Rather interesting film. I thought somebody was going to guess Grease because that may have been one of the song lyrics during when they're dating. Or maybe because in the 1950s, wasn't there a song called Cookie? Like Cookie, Cookie, lend me your comb. I think that's a song from the 50s. He is just running all over the damn place.
Kind of blocked down when you start moving.
I'm going to launch him into space. There. Okay, let's go click on a save and get out of here. Yeah, Timu, no! Hopefully you're still getting lots of XP. Alright, next question, folks.
I don't know. He had all the emergency equipment he needed, but
He was just stupid.
Here we go, folks. And Despicable Me, what kind of robots does Dr. Nefario make instead of the cookie robots Gru asks for? So he was asked to make cookie robots, but he made these instead because he's so old. I called it in. Oh, Itamu's going to exit mission. It won't set. Oh, there we go. And now we can go. Alright, woo! Oh, did he go to base, maybe?
He did.
So in Despicable Me, what kind of robots does Dr. Nefario make instead of the cookie robots Gru wanted? In fairness, he never questioned what he was asked to make. He just didn't hear very well, including the fart gun that he makes. I mean, I was wondering what application this would be used for, but he made it, and it worked. And every one of us wanted that fart gun, because we would use it horribly. I hope it's Wookiee robots. I want a Wookiee robot. Be amazing. Just a robot that makes Wookiee sounds. I'd use it for my alarm clock. That'd be horrible to wake up to every day, wouldn't it? What the fuck is that?
Depends on what the Wookiee was saying.
I wouldn't know. I don't speak Wookiee. Where the hell am I? Oh, it's upstairs. For a second I thought it was the creature being summoned. I'm like, where is it forming? Went with the park and he wasn't there. Die, boomer. Yeah. Alright. Giant electrical thingy. Let's go. The electrical monstrosity. Give you all some debuff protection. Ripple Surge? Is that a flavor of ice cream? Got a single target those guys. One more. There we go. Nice. And the final mission, folks. Let's go. So, what kind of robots does Dr. Nefario make? He makes boogie robots for some reason. Cooking robots would be great, too. You mean like the Jetsons maid? She was a cooking robot. What was her name? Rosie? Alright, at the start of this mission, let's do question number 8 while we're waiting. In what biopic does the main character insist that chocolate chip cookies should have no chips too close to the outside? I mean, how crazy we'd have to be that that would be a stipulation. I don't want any cookies where the chips are too close to the outside. Apparently true to the real person, so... But which biopic pictured somebody so fastidious, so particular, that the chocolate chip cookies on his damn cookies had to be in just the right spot? Well, I guess you'd have to determine who are those people and what are their movies about, who are they? And why would they particular about their chocolate chip cookies? The chips have to be perfect. And then we'll take another look at the scores before we head to the last 2 questions. Sad to say, these guys are resistant to whatever I'm throwing at them. Die, boomer, die. Okay. Over here. Smelter here. And healers. There, we're good. Number 2. And a judgment. That guy had full life still. How the hell is that even possible? Last line. We're good. Oh, because he just got there. That's why. Head to the back. Dr. Nefario said almost like that Australian in that movie. You know who does the voice for Dr. Nefario? You won't believe it because you won't even put the face to the picture. That's Russell Brand. Yeah, Russell Brand. That's him. The British comedian. He does the voice for Dr. Nefario, oddly enough. Though you'd never guess it. Yeah, he does. And he does it really well, too. It's quite funny. Why are you so old? Okay, next question during the cutscene. Actually, the answer. Folks, it's the Aviator. So, yes, so Howard Hughes famously didn't like chocolate chip cookies where the chips were too... Here, where are we at? Heading into the last 2 questions. Oh my god, this is the closest race we have ever had in a round of trivia. I have 2 questions to go. This is literally anyone's game. There is only 8,000 points separating the top 6 players. Okay, in all fairness, we're going to wait to do the last 2 questions when the TF is over.
First time I've seen everybody's names.
That's insane. That is so close to call that I don't want to ruin it for anyone by trying to do it while we're playing. So we will get the last 2 questions at the end of this run. In all fairness, it's too close. It's too close. Go figure. Well, people know a lot about cookies. And yet I still managed to sneak in a West Wing question in there, which somebody knew. Somebody got 13,000 points off that West Wing question. I don't know if they guessed instantly during one of these. Oh my god. Cookie trivia, man. Cookie trivia. The last question, if you don't know it, may actually just at least be interesting as general... Oh, here we go. Found it. It's on the ledge. Sneaky, sneaky. Oh. I did not do that. That was definitely not me who did that. Somebody sniped that.
That was me.
Well, I was standing next to it. Alright. Somebody deploy, because I am going to wait here. Because if I come over there, the AoE will interrupt you. There we go. Let's go. AV smashing time. Guys, that is incredibly close. Holy hell. Like, seriously, there's only 200 points separating first and second right now. Oh, it's too intense. I don't even know. This is like the most exciting run of trivia, and it's about cookies. And not one pun question about the cookies you install on your computer. You would think that was going to come, right? You think at least one time I'd have a cookie question about, like, Google Chrome or something? Does anyone have a favorite cookie?
Sugar cookie.
Just plain sugar cookie? Like, or shortbread?
Yeah, shortbread.
Shortbread are amazing. I had a cookie once that I can't find them again, but one of my favorites that I've had, I have to look for them. Somebody actually once made a white chocolate key lime cookie, and I was like, what the hell is this?
That sounds good.
Oh, it's damn good. Oatmeal raisin? I'm going to guess you're of a certain age, Greg. That was my dad's favorite cookie. My dad's favorite cookie were the Hermit cookies. He loved them. Warm spices, raisins, you know what? They're still good. They're still good. And you know what? I actually like the old saying, raisins are nature's candy, because you know what? I like my raisins. If I go to the movie theater, one of my favorite things to snack on watching a movie are chocolate-covered raisins. I don't know if that makes me old-fashioned or not, but you know what else is great about chocolate-covered raisins? First, they're absolutely delicious, but second, you don't make any noise while you're eating them, so you can actually hear the dialogue of the frigging movie. Have a higher chance of being soft compared. Yes, this is true. They're at least moist, right? Oh, I've said the M word. There are people who hate that word. 17 people just unfollowed me since I said that word. I'm not supposed to say that word. I understand that certain word bugs people. I've always used that word to describe desserts my entire life, though, because that's the word they would use on menus. We have to say it is full of, I don't know, what can we say? It's not dry. It's a not dry cookie. Like, what do you say about food now since you can't say the M word? Because apparently that word has certain people triggered. What do you say about desserts? How do you reference them now? They're full of liquid? That doesn't make any sense. Because it's not. It's a suspension.
It's wet.
Just the right consistency. The right amount of not being arid. Like, what the hell? It's humid? Or can we call the desserts humid? What the, I hate that I can't use the M word. Because that's been a good word to use for desserts for decades. And now it's gone. What's a good substitute now? Okay, we can't say that word. Then give us another word, triggered people. What do we say? How do you talk about the amount of, that in a dessert without it sounding gross or clinical? That it actually still sounds appetizing. Because I watch shows on the Cooking Network and they still use that word. That word still gets used on cooking shows and on baking shows. You watch the Great British Bake Off, they will use that word. Damp. Damp sounds like it's moldy. So I'm coming to you with problems, triggered people, bring me ideas. Yes! What would you like me to say instead that will still make the dessert sound appetizing? I challenge you. And if you're looking at a menu and you want a dessert and you want that quality, what else do you call it? But seriously, we're not supposed to use that word anymore. Apparently, like I said, there are people... What's that? Damp. Damp sounds terrible. Sounds like I'm eating a sponge. Sponge cake, maybe? Saturated? Drenched? None of those sound right.
It's leaky?
Ask it leaky. Misty? I don't know. That was the best word I knew of to describe a good dessert. Runny. No, it's not an egg. And yes, runny eggs are amazing, especially over a steak. If you haven't tried it, get yourself a poached egg on a steak. Oh, an egg easy over on top of a medium rare steak. Now you're talking. Little drizzle of hollandaise, even better. Egg yolk, hollandaise, steak. It's my favorite combination of food. That is a perfect bite of food. I'm going to click the blue button in the middle. That is so. There's a restaurant in Windsor that used to do steak on fries. So they'd have really lean steak cut and prepared over a bed of properly cut chips with egg yolk and hollandaise over top. And every bite was, you had this starchy salted potato with the savoriness of the steak. And you got to have medium rare. It has to be just a touch bloody for me. I like a little bit of jus in my steak, but still grill marks. Then you get the runny egg yolk and the hollandaise going, and oh my God, there is no more perfect bite of food in existence. And if you haven't tried it, find a place that serves it. Hollandaise, egg yolk, steak. That's the magic combination. Presumably with some chips. Slow recharge in. Not terrible. Not terrible. Another 60 million one. You can use it. Juicy? No, juicy refers to proteins. You can't. Desserts aren't juicy. Taxi. I get tortured cat.
Little kittens ever seen.
Succulent is also for me.
Funny hat. A cat can dress up like a little queen.
If you're into that sort of thing.
Cats and alley cats, pussy cats and alley cats, with silky tails and nice soft paws.
Bunch of damp cats.
Like Santa Claus.
They're aqua cats. They're damp cats. Taxi. I accidentally used the M word while talking about desserts. Have you come across anyone who's been triggered by the M word? And I'm sure you know what it is, because we're not. I used it accidentally and it slipped out, so I'm sure 14 people unfollowed me. See? I'm with you, Taxi. Let us both take a stand. Moist is still unacceptable. I'm going to say it. I don't care. You know what? If moist offends you, don't come to my show. I'm using it. I'm talking about moist desserts, damn it. Moist cake is the only way to describe good cake. I'm with you. That's it. We're taking a stand. We're taking a stand, damn it. We're still using it. It's still on menus. They still use it on the Food Network. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it. I like my moist cake. Damn it. There we go. Let's call that in. And we'll get to our last two rounds of questions for the trivia round. Welcome to the late show with moist. I'm a duck. I like moisture. I'm a duck, damn it. Ducks like moisture. All right, let's get to the last two questions, and then we'll head off for Penelope Yin. And we'll do a kill most Penelope Yin, folks. All right, alting for Yin. If you want in on Yin, I will clear the queue. And we will start taking invites in just a moment here, folks. Let me clear the queue. All right, the queue is clear. If you want in on Yin, LFG. I'm going to wait to see if that added. It should have. There is a bit of a chat delay between it and the program, so they should be popping up shortly. There they go. They're starting to pile in now. Good. Okay. I will grab something that does appropriate damage, and then we'll get to our last two questions before we start the Yin. Oh, I'm typing for some reason. I don't want to type. Okay, alting for Yin. Alting for Yin.